I think my compliments actually both to the government for taking this decision, and also compliments to the Air Force for the way they've carried out the strike in an absolutely professional manner. All the pilots are safe, and I think it needed to be done. I personally had no doubt in my mind after Pulwama that some strong action will be taken by the government. I compliment their decision.
Seeing the situation so different, do you think we have to be more alerted from the Pakistan now? Do we expect anything from the Pakistan there?
See, it's completely now up to Pakistan whether they want to, ratchet it up a bit, whether they want to escalate or not. As far as our preparations are concerned, I'm sure the Air Force, Navy, and the Army is completely prepared. And we should be prepared for some action on the other side. It would actually not be correct for us to sit back and say that nothing can happen. I personally think we are not going to see a major reaction from Pakistan. We could see something limited, but I don't think they will take the risk of escalating it too much.
But so the meeting started even in Pakistan, even our side, from the both sides, the tense situation now. So, you do, as suggestion, what should be the reaction from our part now, as we are expecting from the Pakistani part now?
See, things are obviously going to get tense, and it is something that surely the military leadership would have expected. If you are going to go and do a strike on the other side, you have to be prepared for some kind of retaliation. And as far as tension is concerned, I think the tension is going to remain for some time. With both sides, in a high state of preparedness. But I don't think there is something we should be so worried about that, this could lead to some kind of an all-out war or something. As of now, that to me doesn't appear likely. But the Army has to be prepared, the Air Force has to be prepared, and I'm sure they are prepared.
Do you think it's a big challenge for us now that we have taken a lead? We are expecting from the Pakistanis, so they seem to be prepared for the reaction now.
See, as I said before, we have to be prepared for a reaction, whether it comes or not. But we have to be prepared, and certainly, when Pakistan continues to do terror activities against India, for India to sit back and say we won't do anything just because there is a fear of escalation, that is not true. As a military, we are much more superior to Pakistan, and we should be ready to show that superiority in case our national interests are harmed.
As you already mentioned that the most surgical strike needs to happen now. It's second time. So do you expect the more surgical strike nowadays?
See, I said it all depends on Pakistan. I think the pressure that needs to be applied on Pakistan has to be a combination of diplomatic, economic, international isolation, and where required military pressure. And in case this pressure doesn't seem to work, and if Pakistan continues to support terror, I see no option but for India to do more actions like this.
First, the credit goes to you for the first surgical strike. So this is the credit goes to whom, sir? In your view, sir?
The credit for the first surgical strike actually goes to the soldiers who crossed the line of control and actually, put their lives at risk. So the credit goes to them. And here the credit goes to the government for having taken the decision. It goes to the Air Force, for the professional manner in which they've executed the strike.
What should be the next line of action from your part that you are looking for?
So as I said, I think we need to keep up some pressure continuously in all fields, diplomacy, economic, military, because I think only sustained pressure is what is going to deter Pakistan from continuing with what they're